Welcome to River City Plus, the show after the show, the River City After Party. And as you can tell, like, everyone's down for that Friday vibe. Came back over to set to record my interview with Candace, and Stephanie and Katie were just camped out. So that is par for the course here. So, Katie, I don't know if you saw our show today, but Stephanie had faux bangs. I had regular bangs. Candace set up this entire popcorn set. And she came running in to have some of the fun.
A lot of our eyes were glued to it. Mel was in here too. We were watching. I love the bangs. Might want some myself. You know, what I really have my eye on though is your decor, Candace.
Thank
you
you.
have great taste.
Thank you, thank you.
It's really great. So Candace, how did you get into this? Because when I see it all set up, I'm like, I love it. I think it's great. But, you know, and Stephanie can vouch for this because we're always decorating her salon for different themes. But it's like, how do you put it all together? Welcome to River City Plus, the show after the show, the River City After Party. And as you can tell, like, everyone's down for that Friday vibe. Came back over to set to record my interview with Candace, and Stephanie and Katie were just camped out. So that is par for the course here. So, Katie, I don't know if you saw our show today, but Stephanie had faux bangs. I had regular bangs. Candace set up this entire popcorn set. And she came running in to have some of the fun.
A lot of our eyes were glued to it. Mel was in here too. We were watching. I love the bangs. Might want some myself. You know, what I really have my eye on though is your decor, Candace.
Thank
you
you.
have great taste.
Thank you, thank you.
It's really great. So Candace, how did you get into this? Because when I see it all set up, I'm like, I love it. I think it's great. But, you know, and Stephanie can vouch for this because we're always decorating her salon for different themes. But it's like, how do you put it all together? How do you even, like, come up with a concept to pitch to people?
So it's my husband and I, we've been camping since our oldest is 21. So when he was 1 year old, we had our first camping trip with him in a tent. He cried, all the things.
I would cry
carried
too.
all the stuff, you know, but as we've been getting older, you know, and like retirement's kind of knocking on the door, you know, in a few years with him at the fire department, we were like, we would love to own a campground, but that's like a huge undertaking. So I caught him at the firehouse one day and I was like, hon, hey, why don't you let me buy a tent? We'll have the people book a campsite and we'll set it up for them. So we'll take all of that hard work that takes like all the stuff, you know, the propane stuff, all the food stuff, all that things, and we'll just set it up. You show up, you clamp, you have a good time, you leave, and we'll come back in and take it all away.
How many years is it taking you to like refine this experience? Because I mean, out of me, Stephanie, and Katie, I don't know if any of us have ever set foot in the woods.
I camped once. I don't want to talk about it. My tent collapsed.
But I would do it this way, though.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, now this I could get behind.
Right.
It was funny, last weekend we had some ladies actually come all the way up from Tampa because they wanted to glamp with us. So I helped them, showed them a campsite out at Goldhead. I said, hey, check out this park, see if you like it. They got some really nice hiking out there. She's like, we love it. They booked the site. So we had it all kind of, you know, set up. I went out there, we set it all up for them. And then they camped, had a great time. We had a fireplace in their tent for them because it was cold and it's just really beautiful out there and really cozy. And we went back to pick it up when they were done. And we had this gentleman stop. He's like, hey, he's like, I saw these ladies. And I was like, man, they're professionals. And he's like, no, you're the professionals.
I love that. I love that. So girls, if you got to design your own glamp site, like what would you ask Candace for? Because we've decided she's the glamping fairy godmother.
So I did this country concert series for like a week one time, and we were scammed with one of our RVs. Not that anyone asked, but this goes with the story. So we had to get a tent, okay? So I slept in it, but then our neighbor had a better tent, but I didn't even know them. But they had an air mattress and like these beautiful monogram sheet. Like they really did it up, Candace. And I found myself, I slept in there and I made the other person take the tent because I was like, I'm not doing it.
Right.
So I think, Candace, that in my glamping tent, I would need an air mattress, big pillows, probably 4 of them, a big fur, maybe real fur blanket, and then a TV.
Okay.
Is that too much?
Well, can I actually do one better and give you a real queen bed on a wooden frame, 6-inch mattress?
Wow.
Oh,
yes.
Big pillows.
Yes. Yes for the real bed in the woods.
Fireplace.
Yes.
I thought I was being a diva. I'm not. You're going to make me more of a diva. Please. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Candace.
Yeah.
This is great.
Like if you have the girls and you want like our twin beds, like all decorated up with our fluffy pillows.
They can have the twin. No.
I'm literally twice your size. No. No.
She's going to kick me out.
All right, Steph, how about you? If you had a glamp experience, what would it be?
Well, now that I know that I can get a real bed, I'd want a king-size bed.
With a king in it, with Channing Tatum in it. Candace, we want a king bed with Channing Tatum.
Exactly. So I like bling, though, so I would really want mine like 70s disco themed.
Oh.
Like I will want rhinestones. Can you like put a little disco ball?
We've done the disco ball. We have. We did a preppy party.
I'm in there.
We did a
LED
preppy party.
lights, like I wanted flashing.
Yep.
To the point when I closed my eyes, I could still see.
Oh, we had this wedding that we did in Georgia last month, I'm sorry, and they had like 40 people in our tent because that's so big. They had a DJ in there, he was playing, and then they had the lights inside and took the picture from outside. It was like the coolest thing. So you can fit a ton of people. Yeah, they had a DJ in there. We've had a bar in our tent.
do it.
Like,
Glamping
you can do
going out.
anything.
That's right. Yes, Candace.
Yeah.
This is a great business. I feel like a lot of people would never have something like this or the vision for it. You
Right.
know?
I can never put it together, but that's why we have a professional.
Right.
That's why we have Candace.
You know, when we started this, we really just wanted to get families camping. Like, we just wanted, you know, we have such a great relationship with our kids. We have 4 of them. They're 2 years apart. They've just grown up camping and so many memories. And we just want to get people camping. And then it turned into, well, I want to camp, but I don't want to like go to the woods. I'm like, we can set you up. You know, a mom with a couple
like,
girls,
yes,
you
that
know,
would
she's
be.
like, I'm not really ready to go there. We set it up. I had a mom just email me. She's like, my son, he wants to go camping. She's like, I figured the backyard's a great place to start, and I figured you were the right people to ask, you know. And so we just love like getting things for people to get outside. But then it turned into, hey, can you do this for a birthday party? And then I had this supper club. People reach out to me and they're like, hey, can you do a picnic in the tent? I was like, I can make that happen. So my husband built me some picnic tables. We put those in there with the couch in there, the whole vibe with the lanterns. We put games in there. And just what's so great is like, we don't rush you. Like all of our rentals, the movie nights, we usually take them up because of the pillows outside. But all the other stuff, we rent it for 24 hours. So you get to stay outside and like enjoy the lights and be underneath the stars and like just really like reconnect with the people that you love the most.
Are we really sleeping though? We'd be partying.
I know. She'd be like, okay, I'll drop off your DJ and your bartender and I'll see you girls in 24 hours.
Right. But actually, we might make
we're
you
still
stay.
there.
We'd be like, Candace, stay
I know. I'm
with
like, I
us,
think
you
kind of
know?
like, what is the package that includes Candace to come party? Because
Right.
she seems like fun.
Well, that's not cheap.
Candace comes with the price.
We've done so many things too. Like we are doing like things in the community now, which is really exciting. So I've partnered up with Sound Bath Jacks. And so we've done several sound baths out there at Johannesson Park at Atlantic Beach. We have one coming up on the 30th that's been completely sold out because they go like this. And then we have one we just opened up for February 6th. And that turns out so cool out there. I don't know if you've ever been out there, but the wind through the trees. And then it's just nice and peaceful. And we do the sound bath and we have all the blankets and pillows and things inside our big old tent. And then I've partnered with St. John's BFF, which is like a new kind of community little thing going on. And we're doing a Valentine's thing on the 17th down there. So people are buying tickets. It's couples. We'll have our big tent coming out. There'll be some food trucks. And so just lots of different things that you can do with our tents, even besides, you know, glamping and all that stuff. So
If you can dream it, she can do it, I think is what we
Exactly.
figured out with our time with Candace. So
cool.
Candace, where can we stay connected with you? Like if people want to book, like what's a good time frame and just how can we stay in touch and see more of your designs?
yeah, so we do a lot of posting on Instagram is where I do most of my things. Facebook, because of the reels don't transfer, like they don't get all the things. But Instagram definitely has our most up-to-date things. We have our website that you can go on. I have tons of pictures on there, and there's a contact form. So that's really the easiest way. I mean, people are always welcome to call me, you know, because I love when like people just want to talk. But you can email me, and I'll get back with you, you know, as soon as I have a chance. And then our website's getting ready to change too. I've been kind of updating that, so you might see a new little face on that here soon. But yeah, just shoot me an email through there, or just give me a call or shoot me a text. People text, of course, all the time. And that's really okay. My phone number's on the website because I want you to reach out to me.
Oh, we love it. Well, you're probably going to be getting some texts from us because we've got weekends to plan. So, guys, make sure that you tune in with us bright and early Monday at 9:30 for River City Live. And we'll be back with even more deep dives for you on River City Plus. Stay with us on newsforjax.com always.